deep beneath the surface of human knowledge, hidden far from prying eyes, lie secrets so dangerous that even whispering about them is forbidden. In the hidden corridors of science, where curiosity meets obsession, there exist experiments whose outcomes were so disturbing that they were erased from history itself. This is the story of one such experiment, a scientific venture so unprecedented, so catastrophic, that its existence was buried in silence. It began not as a warning, but as a promise. A promise to push humanity beyond the limits of reality, to unlock truths buried deeper than the most ancient mysteries of the cosmos. Behind the closed doors of a remote underground facility, shielded by layers of secrecy, a team of the world's brightest minds gathered. They called themselves Project Infinity. Their mission was audacious, to breach the very fabric of reality itself and to glimpse dimensions beyond human comprehension. The project was financed with limitless resources, funded by governments and private corporations desperate to gain an advantage in an invisible war of knowledge. Scientists worked around the clock, their days and nights blurred into a single continuum of work. Steel walls sealed them away, not just physically but from the reach of human memory. Every detail of their work was classified. Every step forward was shadowed by an eerie silence. The technology they built was unlike anything the world had ever seen. Massive machines filled with strange alloys, powered by energy sources that defied explanation, hummed quietly in the darkness. Their goal was not simply to observe, but to manipulate reality. Early experiments yielded promising results, anomalies that warped space, ripples in the laws of physics, objects disappearing and reappearing. Yet every discovery brought with it an uneasy question: what was happening to the scientists themselves? Reports emerged from within the project that some team members were experiencing disturbing visions. They described seeing impossible landscapes, civilizations that never existed, and events that had not yet occurred. Others spoke of hearing voices, not from machines, but from somewhere beyond, whispers that seemed to call directly into their minds. Fear began to take root in the hearts of those involved, but the project moved forward relentlessly. By the 6th month of testing, strange incidents began to escalate. Equipment would fail without reason. Measurements conflicted with themselves. Entire shifts reported a sensation of time stretching and contracting. Some researchers reported days that passed in hours, and hours that felt like years. A few even vanished for periods of time with no explanation, returning with fragmented memories that sounded like visions from another world. Despite these growing concerns, the project's leadership insisted the breakthrough was near. They were convinced they were on the brink of rewriting reality itself. The final phase, a code-named Singularity Point A, was planned in absolute secrecy. Only a handful of scientists knew the true scope of what was to come. It was designed to pierce reality entirely, to open a doorway to another dimension. The world outside was unaware, even as preparations reached their peak. The atmosphere in the facility was tense. Rumors swirled among the team. Some believed they were tampering with the foundations of the universe, others feared they were opening a gateway to something that should remain closed. As the countdown began, an unnatural stillness settled over the laboratory, as if the air itself was holding its breath. Then it happened. As the experiment commenced, strange phenomena intensified. Lights flickered with a cold, unnatural hue. Instruments went haywire. The air seemed to hum, vibrating with unseen energy. Shadows moved in impossible ways. Cameras recorded shapes that no human eye could comprehend. The walls seemed to breathe. And then, without warning, a surge of energy unlike anything ever recorded exploded from the chamber. The facility shook violently. Alarms screamed. Scientists screamed. The entire chamber was engulfed in a blinding flash of light. Witnesses described a sensation of being pulled into something vast and unknowable, as if the very essence of reality had been torn open. Then, silence. A silence so complete it felt alive. When investigators arrived days later, they found nothing but an empty chamber. All traces of the experimental machines, data, and research notes had been destroyed. The facility itself had been sealed under the highest classification. Officially, Project Infinity never existed. Yet whispers persisted, rumors passed quietly among scientists and insiders. They spoke of missing researchers, strange phenomena recorded on hidden drives, and an experiment that may have changed reality forever. Some claim the experiment opened a doorway to another reality, a one where the rules of time, space, and existence were rewritten. Others fear it unleashed something still lingering, hidden deep beneath the earth, shaping the world in ways we cannot perceive. Fragments of testimony and leaked documents hint at something even more unsettling, the possibility that Project Infinity did not fail. That it succeeded in a way no one could have predicted. That a fracture now exists in reality itself, a wound too dangerous to repair. And if that is true, humanity may already be living in the shadow of that catastrophe. The story of Project Infinity is not just a tale of science gone awry. It is a warning. A reminder that there are doors humanity should never open. Some knowledge carries a cost far too great to pay, and perhaps the most terrifying part of all is the possibility that the price has already been paid, silently, without our knowing. Somewhere, buried deep beneath layers of secrecy and time, the echoes of that experiment still exist, waiting. Waiting for the moment when the world will once again hear the calibre broken bar and the true cost of curiosity will be revealed.